Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name's Ruth and I'm your tarot reader and Reiki Master. This video is going to cover the time between the 7th and the 21st of May 2018. I'm going to do one for each of the star signs. I'm also going to record another video, probably going to be called something like Key Wisdom, and that's just going to be advice for all signs based on the major influences that come up in the readings as I do them. That's also going to be like an introduction video, so you get to meet me a little bit. You might get to see Tiny. Look, he's sleeping, bless him, my little munchkin. So apologies in advance if he does bite, but he just usually goes to sleep, to be fair. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm going to just start and let's see what happens, okay? I really want to give you a nice clear reading. There's been a lot of energy going on at the moment, Sagittarius. You know, for all of us, you know, it's affecting everybody, every star sign, whether you're someone who meditates or not, whether you're someone who does Reiki or not, doesn't matter. You know, there's stuff, just the universe, the energy at the universe at the moment is so beautiful and strong, and it's really demanding of a lot of us, okay? So I've shuffled these cards already, but I'm just going to give them another quick shuffle. I will use both decks, and after I've done the main spread, I'll pull about 3 cards just to give you some clarity and advice about the things that you need to be, or things that you might want to consider moving forward through May, okay? So let's get started. So this is for Sagittarius between the 7th and the 21st of May 2018. There we go. Okay, that's the Tower. We've got the Queen of Queen of Wands and the Empress. Wow. Whoa. Okay, let's have a look at these cards, okay, and I will clarify them in a second. Let's just talk about the energies that we've got here. Now, we've got 2 major arcana energies. There's only, you know, 20 odd in the deck, in the deck of 72. There's only about 20 odd of these cards, and the Tower is one of them, and the Emperor and the Empress is another one. These are energies that we have not got any control over, okay? So these things will be happening, going on around us, and that's because of the placement of the planets, etc, etc. So we haven't really got any control over these things, and these are things that really will happen in your life. This energy is this is the Queen of Wands, and this is the energy of the fire signs, okay? Are you a fire sign, Sag? I can't remember. So this is your energy, actually. This is what you will be experiencing, how you'll be feeling because of, and let me go through. Actually, I'm right excited about this energy. Oh my god. Oh, okay, Tower. People do not like the Tower. I've done 3 readings. This is the 2nd time it's come out. Now, I love the Tower. I'm all about the Tower, because what the Tower does is it changes things up a bit. You know, we might be in situations that are just not doing it for us. They're not good for us. They're not where we should be. And the universe puts things in our way that means that we have to face up to that, and we have to change our perception of this. We have to change the status quo. And there's you know, you could have just experienced this, you know. April was difficult. It was heavy energy in April, and you know, the last couple of especially the last 2 weeks of April, they were really heavy energy, and it could have started that ball rolling for you. Could have started you thinking about, do you know what? Am I where I want to be? Am I where I want to be at? The Tower is coming, and it's going to get rid of all the things out of your life. It's going to get rid of something out of your life that that is not for your highest good. So that could be something like the job that you do, the relationship that you're in. It could be, you know, love relationships. Could be friendships. It could be family relationships. It could be a way of thinking. It could be that you're really stubborn, for example. It could be that you're someone who only believes in what they see in front of them, for example. Things are going to change. All these things are going to change, or one of these things is going to change in your life, something big. Now, I just have to mention this actually. The Empress is a beautiful card. It's about abundance. It's about it's beauty. You know, so is she though. You know, the Queen of Wands is beautiful and exotic, and you know, they've got lots of energy. They've got good energy. You know, people want to be around them. People are drawn to the Queen of Wands. She is so fabulous, the Queen of Wands. She is like the person you want to be, and it doesn't matter male, female, it's that energy. The only difference between the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands is that the King may be more assertive, for example, but he's still got all that about him, which is beautiful. So it's just the feminine side of it. So it's someone who's more compassionate, more open, but that can be you. You can be compassionate, open, sexy. You know, do you know what, there's two different stories going on here. Let me tell you this, right? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you the stories. There's one story of, I'm a man and I've got, or a woman, but I'm a man because, you know, if we look at the phallic symbol, darling, I'm a man. I'm a man, and there are two women that I am so into. You know, so it could be that you are married to the Empress, she's pregnant even, or you know, she's your wife, you know, you're building and growing a life together, but there's this other woman, or there's someone else that you're attracted to, or there's someone else that you're drawn to. You know, it could be the same energy. You know, this could be you, this could be them, whatever, but these two energies are about, or feminine energies. Doesn't have to be women, but the feminine energies, which means all the other stuff they've got compassion. All the other stuff they're receptive. So yes, I'm beautiful. She is. Yes, I'm beautiful. I mean, I am as well. But no, yes, I'm beautiful. Yes, I'm fabulous. Yes, I'm strong. Yes, I take action. But, you know, I will allow you to, you know, you can speak to me, you can be friends with me, I can be friends with you. That's beautiful. That's the flaw of the Queen of Wands, and same as the Emperor. So yeah, you know, she's, you know, they are strong and beautiful, abundant, you know, settled in life. They might be someone slightly older, might be someone older than you, someone who is like you are almost captivated by. And it could be that, it could be that, you know, one of you is married, one of you out there is married, and, you know, your wife is like beautiful. She's like literally everything you could ever want in a woman, but she isn't the Queen of Wands, or vice versa. So you could be with the Queen of Wands dating, you could be dating somebody, you could be like, yeah, I'm into this person, but then you meet the wife, you meet the one, you're just like, oh my god, that is the person I'm going to marry, that's the person I'm going to be with. And there is no, and that just changes everything, because you didn't maybe realise that you could feel that depth. You didn't maybe realise that there was even such a thing as that until you come across one of these two, the Empress or the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of really strong influential women around you, and it could be that that's something that's going to start changing. It could be a boss at work, for example, or you know, people at work, and they are, you know, strong, powerful, attractive. You know, they're inspiring. You know, they're great people, but maybe there's something about the situation that you feel smothered. You know, you feel like you can't compare to them. You feel like you can't, you're not their equal. You don't see yourself as their equal. They're better than you. I don't know, I need to pull some more cards. I need to know what, we're going to pull some cards actually for each of them. We're going to clarify, because it's really, oh, one's falling out. Well, that's what we call the wish card, darling. Nine of Cups. Now the thing about the Nine of Cups is it's the wish card, as I said, so it's a challenge. It's about understand challenges, nines of challenges, and, you know, coming to the end of challenges. And cups are about emotion. Now this card is about having a wish, and you know, linked to this one, it's doing something about your wish. It's about or understanding what your wish is. It could be that you're with the Queen of Wands. I mean, she is like amazing. The Queen of Wands is like amazing. You could be in a relationship with her. She's beautiful. You know, she's fabulous. She is strong. She takes action. She's friendly. People love her. People are drawn to her. But for some reason, you're out one night with your boys, with your girls, with your friends, with your family, whatever, and you just see the Empress. You just see that. Or it could be that she becomes Queen of Wands, your girlfriend becomes the Empress. You know, it could be that, you know, you're in a relationship with somebody, you're dating, it's not serious, but secretly you're like, I love her, or I love him, you know, I really feel it. And bish bash bosh happens, your wish is fulfilled, and you end up having a whirlwind romance and becoming husband and wife, or she ends up, you know, you end up starting a family, or someone gets pregnant. You know, the Empress is a pregnancy card, actually. It is a pregnancy card, so that could be happening. So it could be that, you know, maybe you were in a situation where you are with this person, she's beautiful, she's fabulous, he's beautiful, he's fabulous, and yeah, there's a surprise pregnancy, for example, or the, you know, you make a commitment to each other and it's a whirlwind thing, like it wasn't like, wow, it came out of nowhere. And that could also be suggestive of that. And it's beautiful that when you get the 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, you're like, and so you're like, woo woo, like you're living your dream. You're literally living your dream. So whatever that is for you, you're living it. And obviously, you know, there's 2 people on. Hang on, is there 2 people? There's only 1 on this one. There's usually 2 on the tarot, on the Tower card. There's only 1 on this one. When you know, it looks like either, you know, this one person that you're dating, you know, you really, or you meet someone, it's a new thing, you could be a brand new person that's not even in your life yet. You meet this person and immediately you know that this is the person that you're going to marry, and that's something that really obviously changes, you know, your life. You know, it really changes your life. Instead of it being about work and being single and being whatever, you suddenly, you know, you're all about, I just want to be committed to this person because this person is just amazing. And it could be that someone thinks that about you, but I don't think so. It's more like you are feeling like that towards somebody else. And the reason I say that is because of the Tower. This is energy that's that's affecting your existence. You know, this is energy that's going to be affecting your life. You know, there's going to be something that is shocking when the Tower energy hits. And I've meditated on the Tower energy. When I left my job a couple of weeks ago, I meditated on the energy, and it was like all at once the most amazing, scary, frightening, intense, brilliant, energized experience. It was like amazing, but I was freaking out, and that's what that energy is. It's like, oh my god, this is like the most amazing thing ever to happen in my life. Like, I've met my wife, or I've met my husband, I've met the person I want to marry, I've met the person I want to commit to. But that in itself can be quite overwhelming. So you've got to allow that. You just got to allow that energy, because this is all beautiful. This is all beautiful. This is like the new relationship. This is like, you know, the strengthening of a current relationship, or the, you know, finding the person that you want to spend your life with. You know, that's really what this is. This is just falling out, the Hanged Man. And I'm just going to pull this one more, the Page of Swords. Okay, so the Hanged Man energy, another major arcana energy. This card is about, I know now that I don't want to do that anymore, so I'm going to walk away from it. I know that I want to do this instead, but I'm not going to do it yet. That's the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is a realization and understanding that there's a situation that, you know, wasn't in alignment with you, wasn't fulfilling you, wasn't where you wanted to be, wasn't where you wanted to go, and I'm laughing because, oh god, I can't even laugh. You know what the reason I'm laughing is because sometimes you have, you know, I'm a reader, I read tarot, I'm a Reiki Master, I meditate, and I do up this for all the signs. And so obviously there's people in my life that are similar signs. Sometimes you think, oh god. So anyway, let me explain. So the Hanged Man is, you know that you're in dissatisfactory situation. I'm not being fulfilled emotionally. And let's take love out of it. Let's just say I'm not being fulfilled emotionally. Let's take individuals out and relationships out. I'm not being fulfilled emotionally. I know that this will fulfill me. But there's this gap, there's a pause before we start the thing that we, or before we go toward the thing that we know is going to fulfill us. And the reason that we need that gap is because we have to really understand this situation. We have to really understand, okay, what is it about the situation that wasn't fulfilling me? What is it that I feel unfulfilled or dissatisfied with? You know, what can I learn from that? Why was I like it in this situation? That's what the Hanged Man is for. The Hanged Man, that time, is to give you space. To give you space to incorporate the learning, the things that you've gone through, the wisdom that you've gained through going through the experiences of being in a dissatisfactory situation and of realising that you're in a dissatisfactory situation. The Hanged Man is about raising your vibration from before we move to the next step. So we have to take a pause, we have to give some time to ourselves before we move on, before we move forward, okay? And something's gonna come, a change gonna come. We've got the Page of Swords here. Pages are messenger cards and swords are air energy, so that's in our minds. So that's two things it could be. It could be that you know, the time that you're spending in the Hanged Man, you know, before you make your next move, you know, you're growing in clarity. You know, you're starting to become aware of what it is you really want, what it is you really think. You know, you're starting to become aware of that. What really is my dream? What is my wish? You know, this is the person that I want. But it could also relate to, you know, we're in 2018 now, and, you know, air energy does relate to also the internet and, you know, communication and, you know, speaking to other people. And the Page of Swords is a spying card. So it could be that, you know, I'm in a relationship or I'm dating around, but oh my God, I've seen her or I've seen him and he's amazing, he's wonderful. And oh, let me check out his Insta, let me check out his Snap, let me check out his, you know, Facebook, whatever, or let me check out her Facebook, you know, the gender doesn't matter. You know, there could be that type of energy. Let me look around and see, you know, what is this person about? You know, is this person ready for commitment? You know, if I move away from where I've been, if I move away from the Queen of Wands and I move toward this situation, is that going to be for my best, for my highest good? So there's a real sense of movement. And look at, to be fair, all the energies around the sword, excuse me, all the energies around the Tower that's come out. So the Tower is a really positive thing, even though it seems at first like, oh my God, you know, it's really positive. I just want to I'm just going to pull two more cards for these, and then I'll do your advice spread just at the end. But I really want to see, I just want to know who these people are. I'm being right nosy, aren't I? Right, but remember, this is, oh, it fell out. I mean, you don't need me to tell you, that's the walking away card. That's the Eight of Cups, about emotions, and it's turning your back on your emotions, and it could be turning your back on the Queen of Wands. You know, even though she or he or the job, it's not a job, but let's say that for the people that might be listening who this isn't resonating with, even though she or he is wonderful and he's fabulous and he's like beautiful and inspiring and got loads of energy and really motivated, I've met my Empress, like I know who my Empress is, and I want to go toward my Empress, like I want to move toward this Empress. You know, Eight of Cups, so Cups is about emotion, eights are about challenge, but also overcoming challenges, and also patterns, and seeing patterns in our behaviour, and seeing the things that we've done in the past, and seeing how, you know, and trying to change them, you know, taking action to change them, moving away from them. I mean, it's very obvious what he's doing here. You know, this dude, doesn't matter male or female, is moving away from the Queen of Wands, okay, and that fell out. So, you know, it could be that the breakup, you know, it could be that a breakup does come. It could be that, you know, suddenly, you know, we're spying, you know, we've seen the Empress, we know who this Empress is, we know who this person is, We've seen them, who they are, and yeah, I do deep down really want them, but I don't know if I can take action on that yet. But you know, it will come. You know, the tower is coming, so we can't control that. You know, and sometimes it's the realization in itself that makes us walk away. And you know, that card is just falling out strength. You know, it's about being strong, you know, in our convictions, and about really taking action. We can only, the thing that should control our lives is how we feel, I think. And I think that, you know, if this is something that makes me truly happy, then that's what I should do. And I'm a Reiki Master, so I live with the precepts of, you know, be compassionate, be humble, be honest in your dealings with people, do not anger, do not worry. I live with that in mind. So everything I say, it's with that in mind. It doesn't mean you be a dickhead, excuse me. Doesn't mean you be like that with people. But you can stand up for what you want and go after what you want. And sometimes it might hurt other people, but it's never with the intention of hurting other people. It's always with the intention of, this is really truly what I feel would be best for me, and therefore best for you as well. So it's about being strong when you make this decision, because you know it's coming. I'm just gonna get one more. This has actually gone on a bit longer than everyone else's Sag. I'm gonna just pull one more to just clarify who the Empress might be. We might get a star sign, I don't know. We'll pull one more to clarify who the Empress is, and then I'll do your advice spread quickly. Okay, so let's just quickly have a look. Okay, so this is really about love. There's been a lot of love actually. Okay, so it could be that the Empress is someone who has rejected you in the past, someone you felt rejected by in the past. You know, we've got the Three of Cups here, so we've got, excuse me, this is the Four of Cups. So 4 is about our emotional foundation. 4 is about our foundations and our structures in our lives, and the things that affect us deeply. And emotionally, it's cups, so it's emotion, so it's things that have affected us emotionally, you know, on a level, you know, quite deeply. And it could be that this is someone from your past. It could be that this is someone that you gave up hope on. You know, they rejected your offer of love in the past, or you rejected their offer of love in the past, because, you know, you're with, I mean, she's the Queen of Wands. She's fabulous. She is like, whoever Queen of Wands is, she's fabulous. She's wonderful. She just isn't the Empress. And that's the rub here. It's not like she's an idiot and she's fabulous, or vice versa. You know, she's a wonderful, beautiful, amazingly intelligent, fabulous woman. But she's she's your wife, and you see that, and you feel that, and you know that. And this is someone, it's suggestive. It's suggestive because it's the 4, so it's suggestive that someone you've been hurt by. And it might be that the Empress never even knew that she hurt you. It might be that, but it's someone that you felt rejected by, and it's something that you've kept under wraps, this idea, you know, of you know, this wish that you had to be with them. Oh my words, Sag. I really, really wish you love, actually. I'm just going to pull for some advice cards just at the end. It's the same cards, but I pull some just to give you just some real clarity right at the end of the advice. You know, what do you need to, you know, what should we be doing? What should we be focusing on? What should we be thinking about? How should we be, you know, trying to navigate this next couple of weeks between the 7th and the 21st of May, Sagittarius? You know, that's what we're really trying to find out. And I've literally got about 1 minute and 50 seconds to do this. So let's have a quick look. Okay, let's just have a quick. So this is just advice. Oh, I think that's it. Advice is 8 of Swords. So the advice is, you're currently feeling trapped. You're currently feeling like you can't move, but the 8 of Swords is like, you know what you want to do, you know where you want to go to, but you feel stuck in the situation that you're in. But that's just in your head. It's in your head. You're not actually stuck. You can move forward. It's just that you think that you are stuck. And this is why I love the tarot and the archetypes of the tarot, because thoughts and feelings are 2 different things. We experience them in 2 different places. We experience our thoughts in our mind, obviously, and we experience our feelings, our emotions. We experience them physically through our chakras, you know, in our body parts, in the tension that we hold in our shoulders. yeah, in the way that I hold my head up high. That's feelings, that's emotion. And you've got to remember, Sagittarius, especially between the 7th and the 21st of May, that you are not actually a prisoner in your situation. You just believe that you are. And you know, either way, the tower's coming down, mate. The tower's coming down. And I'm not laughing, because I'm like, people see the tower energy and they see the devil and they think, oh my gosh, and they see death and think, oh my gosh, this is the worst. I don't think that. And as I said, mate, when I say to you, I've meditated on that and I've reflected on that energy, and I've spent weeks with each of the archetypes of the tarot trying to understand the nuances of that energy, I can tell you for nothing that the tower energy is a beautiful energy. It's what we need in our lives. The death card is a beautiful energy. It's what we need in our lives. We need these to transform, to grow, to heal. So don't ever be put off by seeing the tower or death or any of those are what we think of as negative, or what you guys or what some people think of as negative, because these are the things that lead to our growth. These are the things that lead to our learning and our understanding. Okay, so I'm just going to pull 1, 2 quickly, and then I've got to go because I've got to do some more videos. Oh gosh, you're not going to believe, you know, oh my I mean, this is what I mean though, yeah, this is what I'm saying to you. This is on the same side. So this is on the same side as we've seen it, you've seen it, you know, this is the same side as the wands, the Queen of Wands, and this is the side, the Lovers is the side of the Empress. You know, Lovers cards about decisions as well, but it's about learning from our past mistakes. Number 6s are always about looking back at our past and taking what we've learned and our experiences through with us in a balanced way. And you are moving out of this energy feeling trapped. You're moving away from feeling like unfulfilled, and look what you're moving toward. You're moving toward the Lovers. You're moving toward a new beginning in love, a new start in love, a fresh start in love. You're moving toward your wife or your husband. You feel trapped, think that you are trapped at the moment, but you are not, and there's going to be movement. I wish I'd seen a pentacle or what, but there's going to be movement because we saw the tower, so that's going to happen. So what you need to remember for the next 2 weeks, Sagittarius, between the 7th and the 21st of May, is that your thoughts are keeping you trapped, and that is something that has happened in the past and will continue to happen until you do change action and change course. And you know, you've been encouraged to, we've got 2 8s here, so again it's repeating patterns, so we're being encouraged to walk away. That might be something you've done in the past actually, but you need to let it go. You know, stop digging your heels in, stop digging your heels in and trying to force it, trying to force something. And as I said, Queen of Wands is fab and she'll be fine, but you know, this is, we ain't got no control of this. This is soulmate stuff. This is stuff that we can't control, you know, and that energy is around you. So you could be walking away from one relationship toward your wife, but whatever it, even if you walk away from or husband, even if you walk away from a relationship, it might just mean that you moved into a situation that it makes you happy, even if it's not with another person, even though it looks like it is. Okay, I really hope, Sagittarius, that was helpful. If you want a private reading, something so that's more specific, so you can have a little bit of clarity about, you know, what these situations might be, who these people might be, and you know, specifically to you and to your life, then, you know, obviously look in the description box, contact me, you know, check out my Facebook, Kiwisdom Tarot, you know, email me kiwisdomtarot at Google, and check out the video as well for the general influences for everybody, which I'll do as well. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I really encourage you to allow yourself to feel. This is what you need to allow your feelings to the surface. Okay, Sagittarius, that's your advice. Okay, allow it, allow yourself to respond to them, and if you need to walk away from something, walk away from it, because you're moving toward something fabulous. Okay, thank you so much, Sagittarius. Have a fabulous, wonderful day. Take care and goodbye.